What's up, guys? It's NSRoach702 here, guys. In today's video, I got something different, but something that I never did. But today's story is going to be how I almost died, guys. And this was when I was like, and the story I'm about to tell you was like when I was like, I don't know. I was like 7 or 8. No, I was like 6, I believe, or 7. And yeah, it was like a few, like at least like 5 years ago. Like, I don't know, 6, I don't know. It was when I was, right, look, I'm 11 right now, and then this happened when I was 6 or 7. And, alright, and then this is how it happened. It first all started like, it was like night, and like, and then my dad was like in India, and then the only one that was at the house was me. Remember, guys, I was a little kid. I was 6 years old. It was me, my mom, and my mom's brother. And then I was like, they were all like chilling, just like cooking dinner, and it was like, I don't know what time it was. And then I was watching Spider-Man. I used to be like such a big fan of Spider-Man and Spider-Man and Batman, because I used to watch that so much. Like, yeah, I used to watch it so much every day, pretty much. And yeah, like I was just watching Spider-Man and stuff. And you know how like Spider-Man like goes, like when he's on the ground, he just goes up and like with his thing, like his spider whatever thing it is, like he was doing that, and I wanted to know if I could do like the same thing, because remember, guys, I was a kid, and then I thought like I could do that too, because I didn't know it was like fake or anything. And I didn't have like the Spider-Man movie where it had like real guys. I was watching like the cartoons, like the animated cartoon series, and then like I got on like the table, on top of the table, and it was like a glass table. No, it was like a wooden table, right, Frankie? Yeah, a wooden table. Remember, I was on the table, then I jumped, like, and then I kept on running to the end, then jumped, and then my neck got like down, and then it hit the table so hard. I started bleeding and crying, like my head was cracked open, and then I was like, I didn't move or anything. I didn't even tell my mom because I was super scared what happened. And then when my mom was like, are you okay? Are you fine? And then I didn't like reply back or anything, and then she went like, she touched my head and saw her hand was like filled with my blood, and she screamed, and then she told her brother, oh, he's bleeding. And then I told her what happened. Like I like fall off the table, like I did this on accident, by the way, like because I thought like I was just gonna fly, and then like I just like, I don't know, then I was like all bleeding, and my uncle, which is my mom's brother, and my mom were like so like scared, and then they just called the ambulance, and my head was like cracked open. So this is like the and then like my mom called the ambulance, and then I had to go to the hospital. And then while the ambulance came, I sat in like the thing, and no, I was still at my house. This happened at my old house. And then like I remember one of the paramedics, the ambulance person, just like turned off the TV, and then my mom got super scared, like she was actually crying, and then like, you know, what's it called? So one of the like paramedics like turned off the TV, and they rushed me to the hospital, guys. And then I was super scared, and then yeah. And then I was like at the hospital. I got like stitches in my head, like, and then I couldn't get a shower or a bath for like almost for a week. And I got then like after, and then one of the doctors said they could like almost see like my kind of little, almost my brain, like my head was almost like, my brain was like almost injured, and then I got super scared, and I mean, like I started shaking, man. It was like super scary. And then after the surgery, when my dad noticed, like when my mom called my dad, she was like, they were all like, I believe like, really, why didn't he, you know, he was just like yelling and stuff and on the phone. And yeah, and then I don't know what happened next, because like I was at like the waiting, like I was at the emergency room, like they just rushed me to the waiting room. They didn't like drive me there because my mom got like super scared, and she didn't like drive me there. She called the paramedic. And yeah, guys, and right now I had to stay at the hospital like I don't know how many days. I can't remember that, but I can remember some parts. And yeah, I just couldn't like take a bath, man, for a week, which sucks because. And then after that, like after I got out of the hospital, I was like, I'm never doing that again. I was like, yeah, I was like talking to myself, like thinking in my mind, I'm never doing that again. Man, I got super scared, and I'm never doing that again, guys. And besides, that was a kid, so that was like one reason how I almost died. And yeah, it was like pretty scary for me, especially my mom though. Like she was crying, and my uncle was like, I don't know what he said, but like they called the paramedics, took me to the hospital, the paramedics, and yeah, I don't know. So I'm not like, I never watched like Spider-Man for like I don't know how much, because like I thought that just made me did it or whatever. So I had to watch Curious George. Like my mom like always like put pretty much when I was a kid, I used to watch Curious George on, I forgot, PBS Kids, I think, yeah, PBS Kids. And yeah, and then man, I got super scared. I never watched that, and then I just watch Batman now. Like I don't do whatever they do. Now I know. While I was growing up, like I told my mom, like I thought it was real. I thought it was gonna happen, and my mom was like, no. Like she was like, no, stupid, it's fake. They just like edit it, and I didn't know like how to edit or any electronic things like that back in the days. But I was super scared actually, and yeah, like I never did like anything like that before. I was like so much bleeding, and yeah, guys, I never did anything like that, similar to that like now. So that was the story, guys. Hope you enjoyed that story, guys. I was super and extremely scared. I got another chilling story to tell you guys, but I got even scared by doing that because I didn't know they were gonna like do a surgery. They did a surgery, I forgot that part. Like they did like surgery, and I was super scared, guys, because I already know blood, brutality, because about like Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. And alright, guys, hope you enjoyed that story. Please leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, guys, and bye, guys, and I'm